all directions and allow for future tightening should the fabric ever loosen. This is why the corner and bracing joints of professional grade bars are never permanently fastened, but instead are slotted or mortised and tenoned or tongue and grooved to allow movement. Bars should be free of warp, twisting, bowing, splinters, and sharp or rough edges where it contacts the tensioned fabric. On well-made bars, the spline and slotted joint will fit snugly, requiring a little effort to fit together. When stretcher bars reach 36 to 40 inches long, you will want to begin bracing the frame to keep its squareness and flatness true over time. A bracing bar will generally be placed in the middle of the stretcher bar and attached with a mortise and tenon joint and keyed like the other joints to allow for expansion. If the frame needs bracing both horizontally and vertically, then where the braces cross, there will need to be a dado joint to allow the braces to cross without distortion. To begin the framework assembly, you need, of course, the 4 stretcher bars forming the frame and any bracing. The keys that come with your bars will be used later once you have attached the canvas. A carpenter square or speed square for making sure the frame is true to 90-degree corners and that the frame is not racked or off square. A tape measure to measure diagonally corner to corner to verify squareness. A soft-headed mallet for tapping the joints into place. Lay out all your pieces and fit one corner joint together. Don't worry about accurate tight fit yet. Just get the spline and slot of each to fit enough to hold while you go to the second joint. Once joined, you can then place one end of the brace into its mortise on one bar. Getting the brace to fit while attaching the fourth and last bar is a dance between bringing the joints together, just enough to allow the bracing to fit in without falling out. Now take the mallet and gently tap the outside of the bars, allowing all 4 joints to come together tightly and evenly at the outside corners. This may require going back and forth from corner to corner until all joints are tight and fitted. There are 2 basic ways to check that your frame is square and true. One is to take a carpenter square and place it into the inside and or outside of each corner. Any gaps will show you which direction your frame is out of square. As you can see here, there is a gap between the square and the frame both inside and outside the corner, which we will call corner A. This gap reveals the amount to which the framework is racked or out of square. Bring it into square by going to the corners B and C and tapping the outside toward the direction of the gap. When squared, there will be little or no gap. The second method is to center the hooked end of a measuring tape onto one outside corner and measure across to the opposing diagonal corner. Then repeat this with the remaining 2 corners. The closer the 2 measurements are equal, the more square and true is the frame. Taking time now to ensure the squareness of the frame will save much frustration later